Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, we have a storm coming, so we're going to talk about in a little bit what we're going to do to prepare for that.
We can talk about it now.
You want to go ahead and talk about it now?
Yeah.
In fact, I saw someone asking in the reseller water cooler group, like, what do y'all do to prepare? And there's really only one thing, or there's a couple of things you can do as far as taking care of your store. So we're going to look at that. We were debating on extending handling time or doing vacation mode. And because of business policies, it kind of muddles things up.
It's a mess. Like, yeah. And look, we've been using business policies for not too long. How long? About
6 months, maybe not even that long.
Yeah. Let me show y'all the mess. This is why we're considering, or not considering, we're going to just do vacation mode. Our business policies, and those of y'all that use business policies probably know exactly what I'm talking about. They put the handle time in your shipping policy. So if we look at our shipping policies, this is the one we actually use usually. Default, ground advantage, and we have a calculated medium mail, and then somewhere we have a UPS ground. And then we end up with a bunch of these other ones that eBay makes. And I read a while back why that happens, but I don't remember now. And we have some other stuff that we've done. And we have 4 pages of just a mess. Like a lot of these just have like 2, 3, 4 listings on each one of them. And like I said, eBay generated it. And if I go to the last page, look, we have these flat policies just like that apply to just one listing. And if we wanted to sit down and take the time, we could go in and clean all that. It looks like a major, look, here's a whole page. All of these policies apply to exactly one listing, and they all say USPS parcel. Yeah. I guarantee you these will all be fine just sitting at ground advantage. And I guess I need to take a day or something just to like clean all that up. But the issue is to put all that stuff on, to change the handle time on all that stuff, you have to change the policy on each one of them. And it would work. Like if our policies were set up like we had a ground advantage and we had a UPS and we had a media policy, then we could just go into those 3, change the handle time, and then boom, it'd be done. But like I showed y'all, we have like a million different policies there.
4 pages full. Yeah.
So the easiest way is for us to do, because like we want to sell up until maybe a few hours from now, right, at one day, and then we want to be on vacation till Friday.
Yeah, so here's what's going on. We have that tropical storm, which is going to be a hurricane hitting, and it's supposed to hit tomorrow. So we're pretty sure there's not going to be any mail running tomorrow. We could lose power. So we want to give ourselves enough cushion to where that time away, we can cancel it if things turn out to be fine, or we can extend it, you know. So that's kind of the game plan now.
Yeah, if we put it on vacation mode till Friday, then we won't have to ship until Monday.
Right.
And yeah, that will affect our sales. That's the only thing. I mean, like, what you gonna do? Yeah. You know, like we've been through this kind of thing before, and it's very unpredictable. It could be nothing. We could end up with a tree in our house.
We could lose power.
We could lose power. Yeah, we could lose power for a long time. There's no telling. Yeah. The hurricane is going to be a fairly weak one. It's going to be either a category 1 or 2 when it hits. They're saying a 2, like a real weak 2. It's probably going to lose power pretty quickly. That's what it's looking like. Let me show y'all. All right, so here's the hurricane tracking thing here on weatherchannel.com. Here's where it is right now. It's a tropical storm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still at 65 miles an hour. It's going to build to a class 1 hurricane, and then it looks like right before it hits Louisiana, it's going to be 100 mile an hour category 2. And if we zoom in a bit and look at the path, it's not showing the cities.
I wonder, let's see, you could probably take away those.
Wait, it is, oh, I just need to take away all these clouds.
Yeah, take away the radar.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the center of the track right here. Here's Baton Rouge, and we are right in here where it says Denham Springs.
And of course that line it's most probable, but it can go up anywhere inside this cone.
Right. So I know, yeah.
And we've seen hurricanes before at the last minute will take a really hard right or left, and not hit us. It doesn't happen very often, but it could happen. So that's what we're hoping for.
They seem pretty sure about this track.
I know they do. Yeah.
And the last time we had like a major hurricane come through here, Ida, it was like a category 4 though. Mm-hmm. And it was 150 miles an hour when it hit the coast.
Yeah.
And man, the wind, it was scary.
The sound was scary.
The wind here was very scary. Yeah. We were like, we didn't really have damage or anything, but man, it was, ugh.
Yep.
I don't like these things at all. So
what I'm thankful for is it seems like it's going to be fast moving, so it won't dump a lot of water on us, which is a big concern here also. So I am grateful for that part of it, that it's moving fast.
Yeah. So I think we'll probably be okay. I hope. But these things, the older I get, the more Mother Nature scares me. I can't lie. Like when I was in my 20s, I wouldn't have cared. I would have been like, "Oh, it ain't gonna do nothing."
As a kid, teenager, whatever, you're like, "Yes, we get a couple of days off from school."
That's what Molly's thinking right now.
Yeah, the kids just found out they won't have school at least the next 2 days, so they're all excited. The teachers are probably like going crazy because they're all probably acting crazy because they're excited. So, but yeah, that's what I remember as a kid, not even worrying about the storm,
So, anyways, back to what we were talking about. Whenever I want to do vacation mode, I Google this stuff, y'all. It's the fastest way. I do make sure it's an eBay link that I'm clicking on, of course. eBay time away right here. Go to time away settings. All right. And then you just have to schedule pause sales. No. Don't want to pause sales. We want to allow sales. So we go to this. If you choose this top one, you don't sell anything. You choose the bottom one, you sell stuff. And we'll just do it we're not going to actually do it right now. Yeah. And then we'll select an end date of Friday, hit apply, and then we'll be good. So that's how we're going to handle that. If y'all are in the cone, then I hope y'all do well too. I hope we do well. Mm-hmm. You just never know.
Yep.
You never know with these things. I'm a nervous wreck.
I know. So yesterday we did a thing. We went to storage, and I know a lot of people have been asking about that $2,000 store buy we had bought a while back. And because of garage sale season, we haven't really talked about it much. But since we haven't been able to source the last couple weekends, we went and picked up some stuff. So we wanted to show y'all a few things that we got.
But yeah, this all came out of that box there at the end of the bench.
It still has a ton more stuff in it.
Still has a pretty good bit.
Yeah.
Different jewelry and whatnot.
Yeah.
Stuff in the bottom. All kind of doodads and jewelry and watches and belt buckles. Stoppers. Yeah, look, like here's some watches over here. Look how cool that is. Cool little stretchy band watch. This is a Timex Ironman watch. It's pretty nice. I'm going to get a battery for that. Check it out. This is a really nice little Seiko women's watch here. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a cool looking watch.
Yep.
We had a bunch of letter openers like this. I actually listed all this stuff right here. I listed last night. Like there's a brass one for the Navy. There's one for doctors. I can't remember the name of that symbol up there, but I did have to Google it. That's a Harley Owners Group patch and pin. We've actually sold that kind of stuff before. Check this out. This is a challenge coin for a NASA satellite, tracking and data relay satellite. This is a NASA Boeing challenge coin. I listed that for 20. Check this out.
That's a neat looking buckle.
Yeah. It's from 2004. I listed that for 35. I listed this for 20. I listed this for, I think, 12. This is a cool joint thing from between Coors and Ducks Unlimited. Belt buckle. I think I listed this one for 27. This Colt Revolvers belt buckle is kind of neat. It's kind of a cheaper piece though. And the Marlboro belt buckle. These are neat. These are the 20-year anniversary of Disney World, which would have been 1991. Luggage tags. They're brand new. And believe it or not, Candace, I actually found a comp for these.
What?
Someone had sold 2 of these for $9.99 like a month ago or something like that. Nice. So I put 3 of them together for $12.99 and did quantity 2 because we have 2 lots there.
Got some Disney pins here.
That's kind of like just hooked around the thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, look, all these Disney pins. There's some in there too.
Yep.
There's some NRA and a few, and like some military. This is a Marine MM Rifle B. I don't know what kind of, some kind of metal of some sort. Check that out. That's a little rifle thing there. These are like lieutenant's bars or something. Yeah.
Here's a racing belt buckle.
Yeah, Ricky Rudd. This probably isn't worth anything.
Yeah.
And like, look, this is a Eagle.
That
Tennessee Mint, 1986. I think I tried to look that up and I couldn't find anything.
That almost looks like bone or antler or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
May or may not want to mess with that.
Right.
A bunch of older costume jewelry and earrings and just a lot of neat stuff. Like, I don't even know if that's vintage or not. But that's a cool looking little turtle.
Yeah.
In there. High heel bracelet. Little elephant bracelet. What's in there? Oh.
That looks like silver.
Yeah.
The way it's tarnished.
It might be.
Yeah.
Jennifer Moore. Some more belt buckles. Oh, this is a Nakona belt buckle here. I don't know if this one's branded or not. This one says, I don't know. I think those are more fashion buckles or whatever. Candace got her little bag of Girl Scout patches.
Yeah.
There's some horse ones, horseback riding ones in there and stuff.
Yeah, these are all modern. I might see if I can snag a few for my vest.
And then check these out. This is a wine or bottle stopper collection here.
Yeah.
Look how fancy this one is.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Man.
That one looks homemade and kind of like, I might not put that one with the lot.
I think this one's cool too.
Yeah. No, these are neat. We can just put them all together.
Yeah.
Show them those whatever, there's a porcelain.
Yeah, these beads, they feel like they're porcelain. They're double knotted. There is some mark on it. I haven't gotten my reading glasses out.
It's like some Asian thing or something, huh?
Yeah, a little Asian style.
These are cool.
Beads, yeah.
So we're gonna go through this stuff today. Like I said, I already listed all this stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put it back and where it goes, and then we'll figure out what to do with the rest of this stuff. And it's kind of fun to work with small sometimes.
Yep.
All right, got a few orders to pull. You ready?
Yes. So we have orders on eBay and on Poshmark. We're gonna start out with eBay. 9 Delta G.I. Joe Windsurfer.
Okay.
It's gonna be in pieces. The sail kind of looks like ammo.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it's all bagged up together and stuff.
$14.99 for that. 9 Delta Hallmark Apollo Lunar Module Ornament.
All right. This was my favorite one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it is.
$19.99 for that. We sold a Boy Scout patch 10 Bravo, number 22. 10 Bravo.
Why do I always do that? Because we have some over there too. Okay, 10 Bravo. That's weird. We sold a patch. After I took all those other ones and lotted them up and sold them, now we're selling these singles, like steady.
Yep.
Which number is it again?
22.
It's fine. I mean, these, we gotta sell so many of these to singles to add up to much money. Let's see, 21. Okay, it's this one right here. Okay. Tall Pines Council wood badge.
Yes. $5.39. In the alien drawer, a brass pineapple letter opener. This was actually with that other stuff.
Yeah.
Lonnie listed it and it sold.
Yeah, that's the only thing we didn't show y'all because yeah, I came out here and I listed like I actually wrote them down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I came out last night for about an hour and just threw up a few listings.
Yeah. That one sold for $12.99.
Okay.
And last eBay item, some bull and cow salt and pepper shakers. They're in the Bolo drawer. I thought these were cool.
I think we might have sold all of our salt and pepper shakers now, huh? Or close to it.
Pretty close, yeah. $17 for those. We took an offer on those. And then on Poshmark, we sold a brewery shirt, 5 Alpha 17.
Oh, that's going to be in the it's going to be in this box right here.
That's right.
Let me get this down. All right, got it down. Let's see.
Number 17. This is the Hoppin' Frog Brewery.
We actually have some more of these we need to list. Got it right here.
Yep, that's all for 25 plus ship.
Yeah, we need to get the rest of those listed, huh?
Yeah, we do.
All right, that's everything we got going out, and that was a slow day, and then we're probably going to have some more slow days because we're about to go vacation mode.
Yeah.
And that never helps much.
Nope, nope.
Let me get this up and let me get this stuff packed. Okay, I wanted to talk about a question we got the other day. Hi, have you heard about the new, this is from Julie Mooley. This stinks. Hi, have you heard about the new product safety regulation, GPSR, in the EU? Will you continue to sell to EU countries? I'm a part-time seller in Germany. I've had my eBay store since January this year, and we'll have to close it again in December. I'm very sad about it because I really enjoyed selling on eBay, but I will not be able to comply with this regulation with my small business selling used goods. And I know of many sellers who are also thinking about giving up everything. I'm just wondering how you guys are going to handle orders to the EU after December 13th. And it also, but this item disclosures section here, at first I thought that was just a place to like upload instruction manuals or something if you had them. But no, this has to do with this GPSR. And if you select it and you do add documents, look at all this stuff, document type. We don't know, look, troubleshooting, installation, safety data sheet. Like, I don't know.
So from what I gather, the GPSR is something that's going to be implemented. It's already been passed in effect, but they're starting to enforce it in December, which is why this person said they're going to have to close their store down in December. And anything sold, even on marketplaces like eBay, will have to have these safety things attached to it so that the person buying it is informed. Just safety and different kind of things pertaining to that. So, and it looks like eBay's already putting it in place where if it's going to be shipped over there, you're going to have these documents. That's what we're gathering. And we're assuming, now we don't know this yet because we haven't heard anything from eBay, that if you do not have these things uploaded that need to be, that
this is conjecture part, right?
Right.
Make sure that's clearly delineated.
Yes, like I said, eBay, we haven't seen anything from eBay. I'm assuming it's like other things where if you ship EIS, they're going to exclude these countries if you don't have this information for them. So that's what I imagine is going to happen. Not sure. We just saw this today. I just saw this viewer question yesterday. So it's something to keep an eye on, and we all need to read up on this to see what's going on with it.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it from our perspective as U.S. sellers. I mean, let's be real. As sellers in the United States, it would suck to lose. Like, we actually do sell a good bit EIS.
Yes.
We do.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, probably a good chunk of that goes to the European Union or /UK also. Probably most of it.
Yeah.
Really. Or Canada. So, but yeah, from the perspective of someone actually in the EU, really stinks because you have to comply with that on every single item that you list.
Yes.
That's burdensome.
I know. And
Big
that's
time.
why they're selling that, saying they're going to be done.
Yeah,
you
if
know.
it's a little side hustle. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
oh, wow. I mean, that is like extremely burdensome.
Yeah.
So if I sold this phone, I would have to list all the possible dangers of this phone.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's a lot of stuff the EU does that I think is very helpful. Like for instance, like a lot of the stuff the EU does is very consumer friendly.
Yeah.
For instance, the only reason that iPhone has, this is a 15, the only reason why this iPhone has a USB-C charging port on it is because the EU demanded that this happen, that it become standardized, and companies Apple in particular, stop using a proprietary connector,
Right.
just to have a proprietary connector when USB-C makes more, like that kind of thing. I like a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of consumer protections we enjoy here in the United States originated from Europe. You know, like, because Apple's not going to make two different iPhone 15s, one with a lightning cable and one with USB-C. But this kind of regulation,
Yeah, I feel sorry for the sellers over there.
This ain't good.
And for the people buying. That's
Yeah.
going to narrow their market from what they have to buy secondhand stuff.
Right.
The companies for new stuff are going to comply, of course, but your marketplace buyers it's going to really limit what they have out there to buy.
I'm hoping eBay, I do think there is a possibility. Like we haven't seen if eBay said anything about this other than just adding. See, eBay, man, they'll add something like this to the listing form.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and looked. I didn't see any other communication from eBay. We may have missed it. But
They do
that seems like
lot. Yeah.
that seems like a really big thing to add and not even mention.
It's like their programmers get ahead of the game before they make the announcement.
That's happened a lot.
Yeah.
It's odd. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm really hoping the EIS program, maybe EIS will automatically add that documentation for you.
Yeah.
Since they currently they handle all the other documents, right?
The import forms, yeah.
Maybe EIS will take care of it. Maybe they'll look at what you're selling, and they can like.
It's just so much though for product safety for each used thing.
I agree.
Like this loose action figure here, you know, I think that's a lot. I think that's too much, actually.
I agree.
I would be very, very, very surprised if that happens.
It seems, I don't want to say too much because we're kind of ignorant of this right now.
Yeah.
But it at first blush, it seems unnecessarily burdensome.
Yeah.
For everyone and costly.
Yeah, just something to keep your eye on and read up on so you're aware for when it does happen.
All right, it's done. I am listing some golf clubs. These are in storage. Those would be pretty good. These aren't like the best. Some Ping G2 EZs, and the club heads have a pretty good bit of wear. They're not beat up or anything, but they don't look great. So that's probably going to be like a $90 listing. Also, I don't even have all the clubs. I have 4. Let's see, I wrote it down. I've got 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and a wedge. So it's missing a 6 there. At that value, I think I'm just going to go ahead and list it as it is for I think $90 is the right number there. But the carrier just picked up packages. That's our queue. Candace is just out there talking to her.
Yeah.
Carrier coming. That's our cue to go ahead and do time away, which I already did.
Yep.
You're smiling. This ain't no vacation, lady.
I know. I mean, I asked her, I said, are y'all going to be running tomorrow? She said, as far as I know, they haven't told us otherwise. It's just crazy to me.
Well, tomorrow isn't, tomorrow during the day.
I guess it'll be the next morning where we could still have some bad wind and rain.
I don't think so, because it's going to be hitting us at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So by the time morning comes,
it might be gone.
It'll probably be.
And maybe the carriers can get done with their route fast tomorrow and be off the roads before the outer, because the outer bands are going to start hitting before it actually makes landfall.
Right.
Bringing in wind and rain and stuff.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, they need to be off the road by, like, I would say 2 p.m. or something at the latest. Yeah. That's what they need to do. Or, you know, I'd be fine if they took the day off, honestly, because we're not going to have anything going out. But yeah, look, they just redid the track. It interestingly,
it's downgraded.
Well, it's still at 65. I think now is when was supposed to build or something. I don't know, but earlier it said it was going to be a category 2 when it hit. Now it says it's going to be a category 1. Mm-hmm. That's the good news. Bad news is
it's going right over our house.
Y'all see that blue dot?
Yeah.
That's us.
Yep. Actually, we're right down here. That's right above the interstate. But yeah, we're like right here pretty much.
Let's see. What is that?
That's just Denham Springs.
Oh, that's Center. Just a. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where are we at? We're like down here.
Which is, I was telling Lonnie, this is the worst side to be on, the eastern side. That's where the worst of the weather is.
The winds,
the way that it circles. So we want the eye to keep moving. So
I hate to say that. Side. I hate to say things like that because
you're wishing it upon someone else.
Right. I don't even say.
I will say, I told your mom a couple of days ago, I said, look, I don't want this storm, but I would rather we got it than Houston, because they flood at the drop of a hat, and I wouldn't want that for anybody.
I don't look. I mean, yeah, I don't. I'm not going to say I've never wished for a hurricane to just go. I've wished for a hurricane to go somewhere else, but yeah, it's going to hit somewhere.
Maybe it'll turn around and go back out in the Gulf and just go away.
Yeah, okay.
Just disappear.
Yeah, let me find the spaghetti model that shows that.
Remember at the end of the original Twister movie, the tornado at the end just kind of dissipates and there's blue sky. That's what I want this thing to do.
Yeah, well, that is not an option. So yeah, we're going to. I would like if that track would just move over a little bit, but yeah, like I said. Anyways, yeah, we're on vacation, y'all.
No, we're still listing.
Well, we're on time away.
Yeah.
Which means that we're probably gonna have to find something else to talk about other than order. Like, we barely had orders to talk about today. What's it gonna look like tomorrow?
Nothing.
Not good.
Nothing.
All right, I ended up listing these for 100, and you could see I stretch wrapped them. Put 3 on this end, 3 on the other to kind of help balance out the package, and put in size of, I think, 42.86, something like that. This is definitely going UPS. There's almost no doubt about it. All right, so we've been, Candace and I have been listing a lot of this $2,000 store buy. Y'all been asking about it some, and yeah, here it is. So, or some of this is not that. Okay, so like this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lot, we actually sold this a couple of years ago, and the buyer returned it. They were unhappy, like there was some corrosion on some screws and stuff like that, and they were unhappy with the condition of it. They returned it, and instead of relisting it right away, we just set it off to the side. I picked it back up. I was a little more brutal with my description of the condition of the stuff. It is a lot of stuff though.
Yeah.
So I got that listed. Candace has been working on some of these pens. That's a $25 one there. $15 one there. I listed this big Bible for $50. Candace listed some of these belt buckles. There's another Bible I listed. Some Mountain Outlaw magazines, the Ping drivers. Candace listed this. I think this piece is really cool. That porcelain piece.
It's nice, yeah.
I think it's going to do well. I think 50. I think we might be able to get to 50.
I saw one just like it that's over 50, so that's where I got my price. You know, in fact, my beads are probably about a 0.5 millimeter bigger. So
You measured with the...
yeah, I have a picture with the calipers in the listing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then just some it's some lower value stuff for sure overall. But also some small stuff that is quick to pack, easy to store, stuff like, and some pretty cool stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me give them a hurricane update and then we'll talk about your thing over
Okay.
here. Hurricane update. Actually, not a hurricane, tropical storm update.
Yeah.
Because as of...
Maybe it'll stay that way.
Oh man, I hope so. These things make me so anxious. As of September 10th at 4:54 p.m. Okay, so my opinion and everything could change by then. That's why I don't try not to say too much. But as of right now, okay, so we are... Let me take away this stuff so we can see it by the track better. If you want to find out where we're at, just follow this line that's the center point of the projected path.
Yep.
Straight to
the blue dot.
straight to downtown Denham Springs, right here. You see, look, man. I mean, it literally goes right through the marker.
I
for
know,
Denham
that's
Springs.
crazy, huh? Now every time we do check,
it does pass right. Like we live right in here too.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna go right over us. But I will say, every time we check, every hour or so, it goes a little bit more to the east. So hopefully that trend continues.
It's going slower though.
Yeah.
Because last time I've been checking, I've been paying attention to this track. Last time this like 3 hours before this track came out, the track showed it going straight through this, where this central word is. That's where it's going. So it didn't move much this time.
That's my hometown.
Yeah.
That's where my mom lives.
That's right. But then yesterday, when they first started kind of trying to get the track, if I can even find the thing.
Rain is over here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. As of yesterday, see this rain right here? The center of the track was passing right through there, and now they're not even in
the
cone of probability at all.
Yeah.
So that shows you how much this thing has moved. Also, I think they kind of expected it to be a hurricane by now. It is not. It's still at 65 miles an hour. I imagine they are projecting it to hit hurricane strength by tonight. Okay, that's enough. Probably enough weather. Huh?
Yeah. By the time they see this, they're gonna know what happened.
Right. They're gonna be like, yeah. All right.
That's old news. Okay, so I listed those Disney pins. I pulled out 3 that were worth listing on their own. One sold already, like right before we started filming, about 15 minutes after I listed it.
Yeah, sold a little $13 one.
Yep. So the rest of these, they're all vintage-ish, mid-90s to mid-2000s. I'm lotting them up, and we're going to have fun with them and do an auction.
What are you going to start it at?
A penny.
You're crazy. You never do that.
Yes, I do.
You feeling kind of...
I feel crazy.
Yeah, I know. You Candace always works, and for good reason. She's like, what if it sells for a penny?
We've had that happen before.
We have had it happen.
Yeah. So I'm going to start it on Friday.
After this.
Yeah, because we're on time away mode, and I don't. If somebody comes in to bid and they see that might scare them off.
Oh, it would scare me off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait and start it on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking. We need to wrap this thing up. Mm-hmm. I need to edit this
in case we lose power. Yeah.
Or actually, wait, is this going? Yeah, this is going up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if we lose power, I need to get this thing uploaded.
So tomorrow is Wednesday. There is a chance we won't have video on Thursday. So if you don't see one, that means we don't have power to get one.
Yeah.
Up for y'all. You know.
If we don't put a video up, I will put a little thing in the if I'm able, I will put a little thing up in the community tab section of the channel. Just to say, hey, we don't have power or whatever. See y'all soon. Whatever, whatever. Just let y'all know we're all right.
Yep. Hope
everyone else that has this thing bearing down on them, especially if you're south of us, good luck. Yeah. I don't want to, you know what? I don't want to say anything good.
I think it's going to be all fine. It is. I've been saying that for 2 days. It's going to be fine.
I don't like it. I'm not going to say that, because every time I say something like that, everything goes to blah. Sales are great, man. eBay is easy, and then boom.
Crickets.
So I ain't messing with this storm. Yeah. I ain't messing with it. I respect the storm. So,
Okay.
but yeah, thanks a bunch for watching. We will see y'all again very soon, hopefully. Bye, y'all.
Bye.